Both Makiva and Keshawn were impressed at the sight of the big boys sitting in the parking lot. The expedition stayed washed and waxed up, marvelously glistening in the early morning sun. Elle gave the ride a walk around to make sure everything was intact. Kiva lived in the young manor over there in the infamous Zone 8. An apartment could be leased for only a couple $100s per month, but tenants were liable to pay with their lives. Niggas was wild and a motherfucker over here.
Wow, this car is sweet.
Keshawn complimented eyes wide and roaming the interior. Though moved at first, Elle's ride didn't leave an everlasting impression on Makiva. Sensing some bullshit, she curled her lips, folded her arms, and asked,
Who car is this?
Elle turned on the ignition, rolled down the window, and cranked up the air conditioner. Why gotta be interrogated?
I'm just saying. It smell all like perfume up in here and shit. Making sure this ain't yo secret baby mama right or something.
Yeah, right. Elle turned on sports radio, eased from in between two raggedy-ass cars, and peeled out of the parking lot. Noticing that Kiva was still in a funk, he figured to lighten the mood. Chill out, girl, this is my boy Rye. Thought I told you my shit was in the shower?
Whatever.
Kiva rolled her eyes, wondering if Elle was another of the same type of niggas she always seemed to attract. Fuck her and fuck over her all in the same motion. Give his best Makiva imitation. Elle taunted, why you acting like that? You swear I don't be giving you none. Elle's wisecrack brought a smile to her light mocha face.
Shut up. Don't be stealing my shit.
Kiva gave him a hard whack across the leg. You be tripping. Elle shook his head, anxious to get rid of this bitch.
You coming to pick me up from work?
Kiva asked. I know the whole time. He had to think on it before responding. Yeah, it would be nice to blow this bitch back out one more game, but he had other problems to contend with. Namely, the one as crazy as. The fact that she hadn't called was scary in and of itself. She was up to something. Elle quickly mapped out a plan that would benefit him most. Yeah, I'll come soupy.
So what we gonna do tonight?
She continued visions of spending the night with Elle vividly playing in her head. Yeah, this hoe girl. Trying to strap a nigga down.
I was thinking we could get up on a couple of them things. Go over Crystal House and chill.
Kiva didn't realize how appealing her offer really was. Now that shit sounded interesting. A couple of them things. A freak by nature. Kiva was even more of an untamed beast when getting her roll on. Shit, she was liable to cop the weed, the drink, and a couple more of them things. The crystals, hot ass in the mix, and you had the makings of an explosive evening. Some booty talk 69 type shit. I'm with that. Elle complied. What about Lil Mans, though?
He going to his grandma house. Ain't that right, Key? Don't you want to spend the night at yo Nan house?
No, Mommy, I don't want to go over there. Nan Nan. Nan Nan house smell like dat stank.
Hell no. Elle broke out into laughter, cackling coolly like Ernie from Sesame Street. He'd only been over Kiva's mom's house once before, and the aroma was quite unsettling. Mrs. Brown must have been a die-hard cat lover, because she carried about as if the lingering stench of pussy piss didn't affect her in the least. Elle pulled up in front of Kiva's office building and turned down the radio.
So you gonna be here at 5, right?
Of course I will.
Don't play nigga.
Ooh, you not supposed to say that, Mommy.
I'm sorry, baby.
Makiva reached back and frisked her son's mini afro.
You gonna take him to school, right?
Elside shook his head. This bitch shall not overdo it. Realizing that kids needed every bit of education they could muster before becoming full-blown fuck-ups, especially in Detroit, he reluctantly agreed. Sure, I'll make sure you get to school.
Thank you, bae. I'ma make sure I show my appreciation tonight. You know I don't disappoint.
Voice drenched in sensuality, her promise spoke the language of lust and accordingly sent Elle's dick on the uprise. Yes, indeed, tonight would be one to remember. He watched intently as Kiva walked away. Bitch was a genuine dime piece, no doubt about that. What's the point in even wearing panties when your ass sucks in panties, pants and all? He couldn't call it. Elle just imagined the office geeks having a field day gawking and talking about that hot black tail. Dressed provocatively or professionally, she warranted a glance or two. Damn boy, Elle looked in the back and addressed the kid. Your mom got a fat ass. Keshawn found the comment hilarious, cracking up with an almost demonic laugh.
Ha ha, Mama got a fat ass.
Elle smiled, shook his head, and smashed off. Lil Mans was a trip. Kiva often spoke of how they were so much alike. That was usually followed up with how much Keshawn loved him and how much he needed a father in his life. While Elle wasn't too sure about all that fatherly jazz, he did admit that the kid had a few of his qualities. He damn near died laughing when the little fucker got in trouble at school. According to his kindergarten teacher, Keshawn pointed down at his crush and told the little girl,
I got 2 words for you.
Needless to say, Makiba didn't find that shit cute and was quite embarrassed. Keshan attended the second shift of kindergarten and didn't have to be to school until 12:30 p.m. That left Elle with way too much time to spend with the kid. He had to devise a plan to get rid of this nigga, and quickly. Just then his cell phone rang. Elle's heart pounded rapidly in his chest, fearing that Dawana was on the other end. It wasn't like he was scared of the bitch, but there was still plenty cause for concern. He left with her truck around 6 p.m. yesterday and hadn't as much as called. Bitch was bound to explode eventually. I was relieved to see Sandy's number on the display. Hello.
Hey, what happened to you last night?
Man, I was in your hood, right round corner. Matter of fact, I'm coming out the store with a motherfucking fifth and a nigga gets carjacked and blasted right in front of me.
Oh, snap, up at the Express? Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Hell yeah, I'll carry it on. Right up there on Linwood and Hazelwood.
Shit, I don't fuck around up there, not since the white boy got his legs blew off.
Elle cruised down, living on his right, on the speed limits nose while reflecting on white boy Dave's condition. One day he was balling and slanging sacks in front of the liquor store. The next time y'all saw him, the nigga was an amputee flossing a wheelchair. Manual at that. Shit, that was back about 3-4 years ago, wasn't it?
Shit, nigga, what you saying? That ain't the last time a motherfucker that popped up there.
Word. Nah, Sandy, I got you though. Let me make this one real quick and I'ma drop that off for you.
Cool, baby. I'll see you in a minute then.
Al hung up the phone with a crooked smile. He hoped that piece of early morning ass and some quick cash were signs of a prosperous day in the making. Lester Howard was born with hustle in his genes. Minute traces of the game were present in his veins from day one. Now he wasn't the typical hustle pushing dope on the block. He didn't dabble in the counterfeit game of slanging CDs, fakes, purses, and shit. That was more adept playing the middleman. Whatever you wanted, he could get it. Nigga need a pound of greens. L will facilitate the sale and tax on an extra bill, too, for using this connect. The emergence of new and improved highs accelerated his game to a different level and the money streamed in with consistency. First transaction of the day. On the horizon, L decided he needed to get rid of the extra baggage quick, fast, and in a hurry.